rest of the old audio. Have you included your audio in mine?
I think automatically, but I'll have a look now.
Yeah, because it's...
Part is being broadcast. It's not come up saying. Come on, wake up. Let's see how the sound sounds. Do a talk for me, please, just to double check.
Yep, just testing now.
Smashing! Right, we are good to go. Are you live as well?
I am just double checking on the page now to make sure that it's all good.
Once you're sorted, we'll...
I am live. Yep, I'm good to go. Can you give me a quick sound test on yours, sir?
I can indeed. ABC and all that.
My stream is buffering to hell.
Yeah, right. Good. Let's get going.
Yes, we shall indeed.
Fantastic. Well, hello and welcome to round 1 of the second PGL League. This is for all the marbles now. We're not doing any more pre-season silliness, no more short tracks, nothing like that. We're in full qualifying and we showed our full grid today. We're Battered Prawns and we're just riding on board with Evan at the minute. With my good friend Elliot. Elliot, how are you today?
Oh, all gravy, baby. All gravy. I'm currently riding on board with the old meme master. Master of the memes.
He struggled a bit last week, didn't he? But that was he's in the Mercedes now. So, well, actually, just remembered. I need to put the stream. Right, Kishon's found it. I need to load the stream. Ah, right, you're broadcasting now. It said. Do I need to do the thing? Do I need to check in the part? I just want to get a link. Can I ever find how to get the link? Channel. Anyway, right. What are we thinking in terms of predictions? How do we think everyone's going to go?
I still think TJH is in with a very good shout. After his appearance in the practice session last week, I think he will get pretty good pace.
Yeah, we've had, really. Shaggy, bit of a Verstappen thing going on maybe, bit of nipping at the heels trying to get up there.
Shaggy will be a very good shout. I do believe that TJH and Shaggy should be fighting for the top, but you never know. Anything can happen. All it takes is one nasty corner, one crash, and they're out.
Alfie as well, who's should be in with a chance. I'm just trying to find the link to post it in the Discord. This is the stuff that I struggle with. Everything else I'm alright with.
And he's already binned it. Oh dear.
Who's that?
Oh
Who's
dear. Meme master. He has completely binned it and destroyed his car. And by destroyed, I mean his tyres are facing the direction that they shouldn't be. He's not a crab. He's not meant to be going left or right. His tyres are meant to be facing forward, my friend. And for that, I'm unfortunate, but we have to take a job. Because that is a crash.
Within 3 minutes of Q1.
Within 3 minutes of Q1, we are taking our first shot. And it is thanks to you, master of the memes. Right, bottle is open. And for those of you guys watching, you will suddenly realise that we've decided that we're going to actually take a shot of some disgusting alcoholic content every time someone has a crash, just to make our lives more interesting.
Which,
So if we
to
slur our
hopefully
words towards the end,
illustrate the point, Meme Master got it out the way nice and early because the start of qualifying is a bit boring. There's not a lot to talk about. So he's given us something to talk about. So what will you be taking the shots of?
today I will be drinking the dead man's fingers.
Dead man's fingers. Taking a neat shot of it, of course.
Oh, of course. You know, fingers are a wonderful thing on Valentine's Day.
I myself am drinking Unicum, which is Hungarian herb liqueur, which is a bit like Jaeger, but worse.
Hungarian disgusting stuff.
Oh, I've not had this bottle opened in ages. It's all oh, that's nasty.
Enjoy that while
like,
you can.
There's like, it smells alright, but it's like got congealment all around the edge of the lid of the bottle. There's a shot. I don't actually have a lot of this left.
Oh, nice.
But luckily I've got a bottle of this, and then I've got a bottle of Unicum Plum, which is like a slightly different one if we get through that. Hopefully we won't. But right, let me see.
Well, whilst you're dissecting that disgusting bottle, I am currently on board with Killer, who is currently second behind Shaggy, who set the early pace. So Killer is going to try and take the fastest lap. Not that it really matters at this stage of qualifying.
Yeah, you just want to stay out of trouble. I thought we had a full grid going on.
So did
15.
I. 15.
But there is talk in the Discord that they're thinking about abandoning it and trying again because there's a grid glitch. Anyway, as Killer comes into the pits, should we have our shot now?
Yeah. You shot and tell us how it tastes.
Prost.
Nice. And just while you've taken that disgusting shot, Aaron has now
Holy
set
shit.
the fastest lap.
Oh, that's worse than I remember.
Oh, wasn't too bad. I'm
It
quite
tastes
happy with
like-
that.
Imagine Jägermeister that burned.
Well, I've got Amazon to thank for mine because I didn't order this, but they sent it to me anyway. I ordered something. Yeah, by accident. I ordered a different bottle. I actually ordered the Peaky Blinders spiced rum, and they sent me Dead Man's Fingers. So I emailed them, and they got back to me, and they said, "Well, you can keep that bottle, and we'll just send you a bottle of the Peaky Blinders rum for free."
Not bad at all, are you?
Yeah.
Everyone's in the pit at the minute, aside from Aaron, who's I think he's on a flying lap now. He's more it is. Oh,
I believe Dude River and Jamie Walsh are also out on track as well.
We're about to see if I've been an idiot. Aaron is either about to join the pits or finish his lap. He's gone past the way, hasn't he? Alright, he has gone in the pits. He nearly missed the pit entry. Okay. Oh, that's vile. It's still there, the taste. Oh.
I'm now going to go on board with Dude River as we speak, while you hawk your guts up, obviously, at the disgusting taste. Dude River seems to be putting in a respectable lap time at the moment.
Dude River, where is he? I can't see him. No.
He's down in 10th place.
Oh, there he is, yeah. Driving the McLaren.
Trying to beat his current time, and it's not a respectable lap time because it's 8 seconds slower than his previous lap. So something must have gone on earlier on. No, but he was 8 seconds slower in Sector 2.
Ah, no, yeah, I've got that sector thing up there. I see. Right, this is why we do things in qualifying, because there's not a lot to talk about until the last minute. Oh, well, that's right, he's abandoning that, never mind.
Oh.
I tell you what, I've got a lot more respect for Crofty and Brundle doing commentary over qualifying, because there's not much happens for a while, and then all of a sudden it all is a bit hectic.
It all just blows up at the very end.
Oh, you need to check the box in the party settings. Oh, me, I think. So I don't think I'm streaming.
Yeah, I've got to include my audio. I think you need to do yours.
It's not giving me the option. Can you not hear me on your stream?
I haven't got a clue at this present moment in time because the stream is being a pain on my phone. This is why we do things during this period of time before the main race.
Yeah, when it gets to the end of the session, there'll be a bit of something going on. Oh. I feel like I need a greasy pizza or something now to taste that. Oh, and I've not had tea, so that could work.
So it would be evident that you cannot be heard on the main stream.
What, on your stream?
Yeah. Is what I'm guessing if they're saying that you haven't ticked the box.
It's not giving me the option to tick the box. There's no box to tick. Options, audio settings.
So if you're in the party settings, it should come up with include my audio. Let me just go on to
I know what it should look like, but it's not there. It says the party's being broadcast, because I'm broadcasting it, and you're in mine.
There you go, does it come up now?
Oh, there it is, right, it wasn't there before. I had to join the party from the party. How's that? Is that better?
I would believe so, I believe you're now on here.
I was looking out for the box, but I thought it must have done it automatically, because it didn't come up.
Yep, I believe that's better. Because it came up with the fact that I'm broadcasting with you, so... So long as you've ticked the box.
Right. Have you had your seat?
I have indeed.
Ah, so I was going to say we could make a thing where we have a tea on you're qualified.
No, I had a dirty Chinese.
What was she called?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to have a bit of the old post-Chinese sadness down the toilet later. I'm pretty sure of that.
Your comments have been very pre-centric past few days, mate. Is something going on?
It must be something to do with my son, honestly.
Kishan sets a good time there, sets into P4, and what's your son done? What were you saying? You said something to do with your son?
No, it was something to do with my son, yeah, no, he's, we're having some accidents as of late. Very nasty, smelly accidents, and Dilly-o, you just binned it right into the wall. If your front wing is not destroyed by that, then there is something seriously wrong with this game.
Who was that?
Dilly-o.
Oh, Dilly.
Absolutely smashed it into
which I didn't clock at some point. Right, I think because we're coming towards the end of the session now, let's actually have a look at how people are doing. Shaggy is out on track. He's something's gone wrong a little bit behind him. Something's going very slowly. Is it Kisha? It is. He's just going very slowly, I think.
Maybe he's out. He's probably out of fuel. Run a bit low on the old fuel. So he's having to drag himself all the way back to the pits again. Everybody that's down in the danger zone sort of area should probably really get out and do another lap.
Yeah, you think, what is it? Hang on, is there anyone goes out? Q2 will be top 15, won't it?
Yep, so no one
We've only
goes
got
out
15
in this,
drivers
but
at the minute.
I would still anticipate that TJH and Alfie should put in a lap.
You'd think so, yeah, because can people join mid-session? I don't think they can they?
Yes, they can.
Can they?
Probably not now. Now that it's at the end of Q1.
I just ended up bunged at the back of the grid.
Yeah, I think anybody that's missed out now will be back of the grid in the actual race itself.
Yeah, so do we have a full grid coming later?
We're meant to have a full grid, yes. Given the fact that it's Valentine's Day, I'm sure a couple of people have probably run a little bit late today and we'll have to skip qualifying.
Like I was in danger of as well. But on that note, I have to give, I think, the first shout out on this channel. A big shout out to TJH's missus, who I've found out since is a big fan of the stream.
Hey!
So have a word with your fella. Why is he not put a lap time in yet? He's on his out lap now apparently, but I can't find him.
She's been keeping him busy, I suppose. Maybe she's made a mistake and he was just eating it.
Well, he's got 1 minute and 11 to finish. He might. Going to be touch and go. He has put in a good lap to get there.
He's not long come out of the pit, so I'm not quite sure if he's going to make it round in time.
He's in sector 2. He's in sector. This is what we'd expect to hear Bono going. You have to go. You have to go. You have to go. But it's Haas, so you've got to fucking go, man.
You can do it. Do it now.
Get to the finish line.
Yeah, he's going to make it in time. He's got 30 seconds to go. He didn't bin it in the last corner, so we're good.
But this is only to set a lap. He's got to do another lap after that.
Yeah.
Shaggy's gone. He's just had enough of it. 19 seconds. Yeah, he should make it.
Yeah, he's just coming into the final corner now.
And he's cut it close. He's only having one chance. I mean, he can't mathematically be eliminated, so he's not really that bothered. But you see DRS wide open now as we follow him on board, shall we? So probably the final lap of this session, I would imagine. Well, yeah,
it most certainly is.
Is TGH going to be TGH and just stick it pole? Just take the piss out of everybody? Because that seems the sort of guy that he is. He doesn't do any laps till we're out of time. And then he just rinses everybody else. Undermines all the hard work. Disrespectful, frankly. If he finishes P3 or below, I'm happy.
I'll be quite impressed if he gets to the tops. I think Jamie's time of 120.6. It's a very good time.
I think you can see where the sort of gap is sort of between Shaggy and Jamie and Aaron and Kishan slightly behind. There's a bit of a gap between them two.
Yeah.
But it is just Q1. Big match that we're playing. You might have some people coming out mediums that we don't know, but he's in sector 3, turning round the 4th.
This is going to be a very respectable time.
It seems quick. It does seem quick.
He's coming round to the last corner now. I think he might pit this, you know.
DRS wide open.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
He's not in the finish line yet.
That was a very slow. No. I was watching it up on the sector time. That was a
13.
very slow third sector.
TGH, I'm better than that, mate. What are you doing?
I'm not.
Dear, oh dear.
I was putting in times of 1 minute 25s in practice, so I can attest to the fact that I'm the worst.
Mercedes having a tough time at the minute. One crashed out already, and one didn't set a time. He's probably too busy with his misses or something. Haas struggling again. McLaren done okay. He's looking good for Ferrari.
Ferrari are looking very good, but remember that.
Kishan and whoever the other chap was that I forget the name of because I didn't read it in time. Right, in this downtime, I'm going to order some food. What do I get? Do I get pizza? I was thinking pizza, but what do I have? I need you to help me.
Ooh, I think you should get a pizza. Barbecue base, of course. All the meats.
You're disgusting. Might get calzone.
What is wrong with the barbecue base on a pizza?
I don't know.
It's like someone saying pineapple with it. I just like
it pizza. Whoa, now you're taking the piss, you southerner. Come on.
Pineapple on pizza is amazing.
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting. Oh, we have our first man leaving the pit. Who was it?
We have two. I've seen two leave the pits.
The Lord himself is now officially on his outlap.
We are guaranteed.
Oh, this will be a good lap time.
Well, we're guaranteed to have a shot on him.
To have what?
We're guaranteed to have the shot. Oh, I've got my
You're having
shot
the-
ready for Lord Crashter.
Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Oh God, I might have found another alcohol. That's disgusting. Is he just coming on his out? I can understand it there.
I myself, I am going to follow Dude River. Because I believe in Q1 he put in a reasonably respectable time for his first lap, and then he binned it on his second. So I'd like to see if he could make any improvement. Just remember, anyone out of 11th, 12th, 13th and 14th in this will be eliminated from qualifying.
This is true. So we've got, hopefully, Crashter can put in the best lap of the session so far when he completes his first lap, because he will be the first one to do it, unless he's overtaken, which will be embarrassing. Seeing as he's about
Especially in qualifying.
15 seconds ahead of Shaggy. Yeah, but he
Oh,
is
there's a
off
yellow
now.
flag.
He's on a flying lap. Oh yeah, something's happened back there. What's going on?
Right. Who's binned it?
Who's that?
I have not got a clue. I cannot see anybody. I'm going
One of
through
the
all
blue
the
cars.
drivers now.
Quite tidy so far. There's Lord Crashter.
Someone binned it. We're not particularly
You know he's
impressed.
69. Is Lord Crashter 69?
That is perfect for today.
Oh, he's 89. He's 89.
Oh,
Nah.
disappointing.
He's more mature than we thought.
Oh, I'm currently with Dave River on his flying lap.
I was about to get all excited and say that Crashter's done a purple sector 2, but of course he hasn't. He's the first person to do sector 2. But still, purple. Well done, mate. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Two more
Purple
corners
first
left.
sector.
3 more corners, rather. 2 now. Yes, order accepted, right. I'm gonna have some food. Hopefully it's here before the end of quarter.
Can't leave me on
Is he
my
round
own
the
while
final
you answer your
corner?
door.
I might have to, mate. And he goes first, as you might expect. I've just actually noticed he's on the mediums. I didn't notice this before. Is that what a few people are trying, do you think? Do we have a look at Shaggy? Also on the mediums.
Dude,
And he's
River.
gone top.
Dude River's on the softs. Let's see if the softs
Killer's
make
taken
any
second
difference.
place.
Dude River
Same with
with
Killer.
2 more corners. And around he comes. And this could be a very respectable time. He's 124 again. So he just hits Lord Crashter.
As Dilly goes 123.
And
And he's doing a Rosberg. He's yellow sectoring everybody. Right, so Killer was on the softs. Aaron, I'm not sure. Aaron's on the mediums, right? So, but Killer was on the soft and he put it on P2. Not very far behind Shaggy, who was actually on the mediums. Is that just a great lap from Shaggy, or could the mediums be the tyre to go for?
Well, we did see in the last race, the actual last race of the last season, and even in the practice race that we had last week, that Shaggy really knows how to work with the mediums.
He does. He bit of a Sergio Perez kind of thing going on there.
Maybe he's a bit of a slow
Tyre
burner.
whisperer.
He likes to keep
Killer's coming around for another flying lap. Let's see if he can improve. He can, and he does go top. He put 3 tenths out of his last time, I think. 2, 3. It's TGH has taken pole. Oh,
TJ
he's got
flying
6
out there.
tenths out of Killer. Oh, right. Well, Mrs. JH has had a bit of a word, hasn't she? And started him there.
Yeah, she must have been very disappointed in 13th. She obviously likes it when he finishes first. Sorry, lots of Valentine's Day puns coming out tonight, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I can only apologise.
We have the Haas of Tommy Ladd coming to complete a lap. Improve, I don't think.
I'm currently on board with Johnny MJT, who just seems to be taking it a little bit slow at the moment, and trying to practice some of these corners. I don't think he's quite used to the race settings that we've got on here, or the course itself, maybe, because he wasn't involved in practice at all, in the practice sessions. This is actually
Yeah,
my
everyone's
first
from
sighting
Australia.
of him.
Right. Alfie beginning his flying lap now. I think he's number 22, which puts him up in my standing because that is my favourite number. I'm the number 22 when I drive. He starts his first flying lap now. Alfie, possibly one of the only ones to offer a real threat to the pole position, do you think?
Depends really, because in the session last week he really wasn't on it at all. He struggled real bad last week.
He didn't really. He couldn't move forward in the pack, but during qualifying, he just didn't get to have that extra lap at the end. When everyone was out on the dry, he didn't have time to get out there, which was more mismanagement than anything else, really. And the race itself was locked up a bit there, sector 2. I don't know, I think he's had a chance. He's going on the medium, like Shaggy was, and maybe TGH. He's in a purple sector 2. So
TH is currently on, was on the softs for his fast lap.
Right. That's probably why he's managed to put 6th of killer. 2 more corners to go for Alfie now. It looks like a pretty good
Killer was
lap.
also on the softs.
Maybe a bit slow through there. He gets on the DRS, heavy on the throttle. He comes across the line in P2. But again, on the mediums, and about 4/10 up from GH, so this is a good start. You know, I'd have thought TGH would want to qualify on the mediums, because we saw he gain 8 positions in 3 laps last week.
Yeah.
Like that. So you'd have thought he'd want to go for the same sort of thing again. He's from McLaren of Dude River. Is he on his outlap? He is. So let's see if he can improve from P9.
Just done a wild overtake.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong McLaren. I'm going to look at Frequent Carp as he starts his flying lap.
Carp Man is in. Still love the name. Well, you follow Frequent Carp.
Nearly on the glass.
I'm going to have a little watch on Tommy Lad, who's putting in a very, very slow first lap. And just as I go to watch him, he's going straight into the pits. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for that.
Well, Frequent Carps has put in a purple sector 1, which I wasn't expecting, but it's welcome.
Well, I'm now riding on board with Jamie Walsh, who put in the fastest time in Q1. So let's see how he does in the bright red Ferrari. Whilst we have a yellow flag again.
That in sector 1. It looks to me like Kishan has binned it, and he's out the session.
He has. He's retired.
That need another shot.
Maybe that's what the yellow flag was for. I binned it into a corner, crashed out, knew he was going to be eliminated.
Was he moving again? Hang on, let's start finishing his lap. He's P8. Who was it? Was it Johnny? Yeah, it was Johnny. Did he get some damage, did he?
Oh, Jamie Walsh is putting in a very, very fast time here. And Jamie has just put in the fastest lap.
Tell you what, he's not bad on a Saturday, is he?
Certainly not.
But again, he's on the softs. Let's have a look. Best luck. There we go. Yeah. So Alfie is the highest medium at the minute. TGH, like I say, was on the soft. Jamie on the soft. Yes, obviously the soft is the quicker time. Jamie's putting another purple sector in lap 1. Is he going for 2 in a row here?
He's probably trying to increase his time.
No, you'd usually have a lap to low fuel harvest a bit of energy at your ERS deployment. So, but he seems to be going for it again. Which, if he's working, it's working.
I made the accidental
So far.
mistake in practice earlier. If I went out with 2 laps of fuel to try and do a flying lap, I found halfway round the circuit on the second lap, because I tried to go so fast in the first lap, it actually ran out of fuel. So I'm hoping that they don't make that same mistake. And he's probably not, 'cause he's pitting. He knows that wasn't going to be a good lap.
Who've we got now? Is it just Tommy Ladd on an out lap? It looks like it is. So we'll follow along with him.
Everybody else seems to be coming in the pits at the moment. Getting prepared, changing their tyres, ready to go for the shootout.
Tommy's, was he going slowly there, preparing for the start, or is he giving it up? I think he was preparing. He was indeed.
So
the
far,
final ball with Tommy Ladd, see if he can pull himself off the back row of the grid at the minute.
I would say the driver's in the most danger at the moment, being dumped out. Law crash and frequent cut, knocked and 10th, I would say are the most in danger of being overtaken, unless they can put in a really flat time.
Possibly.
I think Evans should be
out now. Tommy's coming out now, trying to improve from P14, but he is on the softs, he was on the hards for his fastest lap earlier. It's a bit of an Alex Albon, can't quite do it on the medium, so he's just going to try and get the best position he can do, and obviously he'll have to start the race on that tighter. And then we've got Dude River, he's in the pits, but I think he's only on the 1 lap on them soft, so he'll probably going to go again.
I'm just going to follow Johnny MJ2, who's currently sitting in 12th spot. He is new to this league this season, I believe. He's not a name that I've seen pop up before.
We might have a few new faces. I think I recognise most of them though, aside from maybe Johnny, yeah, like you say. This Tommy Ladd's coming round now. Finishes his flying lap. He's on the soft, so you'd hope he's going to improve. Can he improve enough though?
I don't think that Johnny
goes up one place.
Improve. He's coming round final corner now. I think it might be about 123. Or 124. He did not improve. Actually, a second and a half slower. But really put it in this lap, because this is your last lap.
Dilly's
not to what I said.
Now.
I watched him the entire lap and it didn't seem he had a problem. He wasn't running wide. I just think maybe he's got a bit of problem with speed.
Last corner. Possibly. DRS open and he's going to have to have a go. He's got a bit of deployment left looking at his steering wheel, so he's got a chance as I think Carp comes round to begin his final lap, and it will be his last lap now, there's no time for another one. Let's see how he goes. Because he's not safe at the minute, is he? He's 10th. But he's on the mediums as well.
Oh, and Johnny has just binned it. And he has lost his entire front wing and his left front tyre. So we know what time it is now, don't we?
Oh, we've got 2, haven't we?
We have Get That Disgusting Drink Down Your Throat.
I poured it but forgot about it.
Thank you very much, Johnny. We thank you for binning that. It was going to be quite a respectable lap.
Oh,
I'm not looking forward to this. The spices hit the back of your throat.
It tastes like burnt skin.
Ugh.
Oh,
thank God I used to drink a lot of shots when I was younger. I can get used to it.
I still do, but this isn't. It burns or anything. It just it's vile.
Mine's more the spices when it hits the back of your throat and just lingers.
But at the minute, no changes in positions going on.
Well, I think we can safely say
Aaron,
that
but the Red Bull
Johnny
boys staying close
has
together.
come bottom. Johnny will be
Can't be
eliminated.
no
from
longer
this.
safe as Dilly had him, and it doesn't improve. Can't be out.
Tommy
This
Ladd
one
is the
very
only one that can cause any problems. So Tommy Ladd is currently set to 3. Got
Doesn't
2
feel
more
very
corners
fast.
to go. No, I don't think this is going to push a 122.
I don't think. Yeah.
No,
see,
he
yeah.
knows. He knows it.
He knows the score. I appreciate him not just putting it into the wall to end it though, because that drink is disgusting. He's on the pit limiter very early. Well, I suppose that matters in qualifying, but
It was a respectable attempt. I mean, those points actually, from anywhere from about 6th place downwards, they were within a few tenths of each other if you have a look. So yeah, from 7th, from Lord Crashed on 122.359 down to,
yeah, there's not.
It's
Down to sort of
just over a second between 7th to 14th. You can easily make that up. All
between
it takes
7th
is
and
just
11th
take one
is
of
less
those
than half a
corners.
second.
Yeah.
That's very, very close. So even Crash there wasn't safe.
And I mean, just look at the time between Dilly and Frequent Carp there. How close that was.
A few hundredths.
Yeah.
Hundredths.
Yeah.
That's a hard word to say. It's going to be hard after a few more of these fucking horrible things. Oof.
Now we're
Just
in
thinking
the
about the taste.
top 10 shootout now. We shouldn't see any crashes, I would hope. I don't fancy having another drink at this present moment in time.
I'm going to have to open one because I forgot that I do have beers. So I've just been having this disgusting shot and nothing else.
Oh, I've got my other spiced rum with Coke at the moment on the side as well, just to water that taste down. In case anybody didn't notice, I'm very much into my spiced rum, it would seem. We have our first person coming out the pits as we speak.
You know, I said one of the Red Bulls was going slowly, or one of the blue cars.
Yep.
It's just put in the chat on Discord. It was Evan. Anyone see I flipped my car and didn't DNF?
Nice.
Which
Very
is
nicely done.
quite impressive, that, isn't it?
Oh, lots of cars are coming out straight away, but Jamie Walsh is at the front.
No, he's not. Killer is.
Oh, on board with Jamie Walsh.
Who's third? He's just coming out of turn 3 now. Killer's
Shan
into,
is still
sector
shining
2.
in the pits with me.
Oh, yeah, Killer.
Oh, Killer at the bottom. So
yeah,
it
'cause
is.
he's not set a lap yet.
I was looking at the Ferrari.
Where's this thing? Last. Oh, there we go. It annoys me. I just mean every second it drops out all your settings. Right, so final predictions for top 3, we'll say. Who are we saying?
I would say top 3 will be anyone between TJH, Shaggy, and I actually think Evan could be in with a shout.
Evan?
Evan, yeah, he's put in
shout,
some pretty good laps. He's been quite clean.
I think I'm going to be quite boring. I'm going to say I think Jamie, TGH, and I don't know. I feel like Killer Wendell will shithouse his way into the top 3. I think he'll just beat out Alfie.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Shaggy, I think he'll do well, but I don't know if he'll get in the top 3. But I think in the race, I think that's where he comes alive a bit more, isn't it? So far.
I just want TJH to come first just for his missus. She's been watching the stream. She deserves to see victory tonight.
This stream is dedicated, by the way, to TGH's missus. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We're happy that he's joining us for Valentine's Day, as are you. Thank you very much for listening to our lovely voices and no
allowing
doubt,
him to do this. Because
indeed.
I imagine a lot of guys had to give the missus a little bit of convincing. Yellow flag.
I kept mine happy with Chinese.
I think that might have done some damage to Killer's lap. He seemed to be going pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Let's see. He runs the final corner. He's going to become P1 because he's the only car finished the lap yet.
Second to last corner
121.8,
where
yeah.
it all slowed
That
down.
seems a little slower than previously.
All slowed down second to last corner.
There we are. Jamie's taken pole by nearly a second. Provisional pole. Provisional pole.
Provisional pole.
Shaggy coming over. No, he's not. He's just started his flying lap, sorry. So let's follow along with Shaggy. Can Alfie stick it pole? He can indeed. Whoa! Look at that. 7/10 out of Jamie.
Wow.
Oh! He must have heard me. He won't prove me wrong.
Yeah, I'm still currently on board with Jamie at the moment. And Jamie's really trying to put in some heat here.
I'll just do the car door one sec.
In case you weren't aware, that means that my broadcast partner is going to get his pizza. And
What was that, sorry, mate?
Alfie has just done the fast lap. Oh dear. And Kishan has binned it. I'm sorry to say this, but Kishan has completely binned it and has been retired from the session because he's completely destroyed his car. So Samuel, I'm afraid you know what time it is. Whenever he returns, no doubt. Oh, Jamie, you almost got right up his chuff there. Oh, spiced rum is not quite so good on its own, I'm afraid, people. I'd recommend. So I will now ride on board with the Lord of Crashes, Lord of Crashtor. He's just about to come round. 2 corners to go for Lord Crashtor, and he's putting in a bit of respectable speed here. Lock corner. I don't think this will be enough to trouble the top 5 though. Most definitely is not. But he has pushed Dilly and Shaggy further down the order. I think Shaggy was kind of affected by Kishan's crash, as his time is 1:33 and that is not Shaggy. Mr. Lover himself normally puts in fast times.
Awfully sorry about that. That was quick.
Oh,
I've returned. What have I missed?
what you've
Kishan's
missed is
out?
you need a shot, I'm afraid. Yeah, I've already done mine as soon as I saw it. I did try to warn you, but you weren't on. Yeah, Kishan completely inned it on the third to last corner, and his car was, let's just say, destroyed is a bit of an understatement.
Okay, completely knackered.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Crashton, you locked up there. If I were you, I'd vacate this lap because you are not going to do faster. You completely locked up. But thank you for not crashing. Oh, I was just pleased he didn't crash. And he has, he's gone into the pits.
See? We're, what's the word? Influential. Right at the shop.
Well. Ooh, Killer is on and out that. Oh, Wendell.
Who's coming out? Because he's getting towards the business end now, isn't it?
We are indeed. 4 minutes and 20 seconds
Dilly,
to go.
We've got Killer. We're the only ones out on track at the minute. Killer's going to be wanting to put himself in the top couple of rows, isn't he?
I think he is. He's certainly putting in quite a fast pace.
But he is quite good from a bit further back, really, isn't he?
It is.
So, who do we reckon? He's putting the fastest sector 1.
Yeah.
What's our predictions Not just for the race, for the season. Because I'm thinking constructors. I think, honestly, I think Red Bull.
I put Red Bull for constructors myself, and I put TJH down as the winner. I do believe TJH will win the league this season. And I did also put Lord Crashter down for the most DNFs, just because of his name. There's absolutely no offence to him. I think he's going to be a great driver, but with a name like Lord Crashter, you expect crashes. And with crashes comes DNFs.
And the first time we met was in the chat after he crashed.
Indeed. And Killer, Wendell has gone second fastest. Again, I think
he's been called Wendell when he was born. But he's called Wendell, but he's not let that hold him back. His Alfie goes fastest. No, he was already fastest, sorry.
He was already fastest.
Killer went second, didn't he? Yeah, never mind. Well, Alfie's still fastest.
Killer is running wide, quite a few corners. He's really trying to put it in this lap. Man on a mission. I'm just still surprised that Mr. Love Lover's sitting in the bits.
Yeah, that is surprising.
With a time of 1:33 after having to bin his lap.
He might just want to be the last man putting the lap in. Now, we go on board with Aaron, who won the first race, which was the we commentated on, which was the last race of the first season. Fuck's sake, Aaron.
Did Aaron just bin it?
Yeah, coming out of turn 2. Put it in the wall. Oh,
are we classifying that as a crash?
It was a crash, it wasn't a DNF, he's still going.
That's fine, then we're safe.
I mean, did he get much damage? Because he might... yeah, he got a lot of wind damage, of course he has. I thought if damage wasn't on, he could have possibly gone for another lap. He has time, but... he's running a Monza spec wing at the minute.
So talk us through what actually happened.
Well, he's come out of turn 1, and I don't know if he was carrying too much speed or if he'd not slowed it down enough, but as he came into turn 2, the left-hander, he's just... he must have started to lose the back end, so he's overcorrected it and he's ended up into the wall on the right.
Completely and utterly spun the bollocks out of it then.
Bit of a spinner.
Well, back to Evan at the moment, who's now just about to start his out lap, and this will be his final lap, so he will not get round in time to do another lap.
Well, there we go. Carry the flag for the Red Bull. He's not done what his teammate did. He stayed out the wall. And it looked quite quick through there.
It does seem to be moving with a bit of pace. You kind of expect it with these vehicles. It's not like my dear old Peugeot 107.
You got rid of that now, haven't you? You got a Nissan Duke.
I have indeed. Oh no, it's not a
This
Nissan
stream
Duke I've got.
Not sponsored by Nissan, but it might be one day.
Oh, I've got a Renault
Nissan,
Capture.
if you'd like to sponsor us.
Renault to sponsor
Is that the
us.
crossover-y thing?
It is indeed. It is Renault's version of the Nissan Duke. And I'm pretty sure that that car will go probably the same amount of speed as Kishan has, because, you know, Kishan hasn't put in the time.
Evan, however, has put in a fastest sector 2.
He has. He's speeding round it. Pace of 1,000 camels rolling around these corners.
I don't know, is that an insult or what?
I heard when I was in Egypt.
Shaggy is on a flying lap following up behind him, so let's see what happens.
I think Evan's going to trouble them here.
He's gone P2.
Gone second. Well, Evan.
Shaggy, can he scrape himself from where he is? He shouldn't be P9, he's better than this. Where's he going to finish?
I'm riding on board with Alfie.
P2 for Shaggy! But Jamie steals P2 again! That's 3 P2s in about...
The only person who can trouble Alfie now is TJH.
Or indeed Alfie himself.
Alfie looks like he's putting in a bit of a faster time here. He has! He's gone into the 119s.
Let's see what
First
TGH
sub
can do. It's all or
120.
nothing now. Do it for your missus. Where did he finish?
He must
Where
have
did he
binned
finish?
his lap.
Third. No, it wasn't bad at all.
Third.
But it wasn't good enough to get on the front row.
Alfie proving us all wrong at the moment. We hadn't really spoken about Alfie in the running.
Yeah,
Jamie
I
as
think we did
well.
discount him a bit too much. Jamie, well, happened last week. Jamie's very quick on a Saturday. But, well, on a qualifying, it's Sunday. But in the race, he seems a bit more prone to panic. You know, he race pace isn't quite the same as his one lap pace.
Not quite the
He's a bit
same.
of a Valtteri Bottas.
You see that the Red Bulls are sticking around each other, a 5th and 7th spot for Red Bull.
That's what I'm thinking, and I think Aaron could have done a lot better than that because he won that first race that we commentators. Evan, he was sort of running in sort of the podium spots for most of last week's race. So they're the team with probably the best nets driver pairing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. By far. They're the closest to each other.
Mm. And I think that's going to help him leaps and bounds in the constructors.
Yeah.
But anyway, all that's over now. Now it's time for the race. Just I finished my check.
Let's see if anybody else who wasn't in qualifying joins the race. Fingers crossed we don't get the current Formula One glitch that has been going around, where people have not been starting in their qualifying positions.
I like how both the Mercedes are number 22.
They're both number 22. Oh, that's just wrong. You should all have different numbers. What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, they should do the numbers based off the championship position.
They should do.
Like they used to do.
Yep. Oh, formation lap up and coming.
Good
And
shout.
we
I forgot about
still
that
only
again.
stick with 15 drivers. So TJH, we've got sat in second place, with Shaggy in third. I was fairly
Could
certain
that be a
that
grid
Shaggy,
glitch?
that could be, because I was fairly certain that TJH
TGH
is
had third, yeah.
third, yeah.
Could there be a grid glitch, or could he have just overtaken him?
No, he didn't overtake him at the beginning of the formation lap. I'm fairly certain that we've seen a small sign of that glitch.
We'll check the Discord.
Yeah.
No, it must have been wrong. I think TGH must have got second because they were all saying there's no glitch.
Superb, and they must be aware. So everybody else seems to be Jamie down 7th.
You qualified higher than that.
I was fairly certain Jamie qualified higher than 7th. Unless everything went all a bit tits up towards the end of qualifying and we missed something. But if they're all on the Discord saying that there's no glitch, then I'm good with that.
We'll double check.
I thought Jamie had qualified in second place myself. Because I was talking about Jamie putting in a really, really good time. And Evan wasn't fit. Evan was 5th and Aaron was 7th as well.
Yeah, no, I think we don't get shown the proper grid.
I don't think we do as well.
Jamie's been disqualified from the formation lap only.
Yeah. He's obviously crashed into the back of someone.
Something like that, one assumes. As the cars line up in their positions, we'll take a quick swig of beer. Yeah, good beer.
Get your shot ready, because you know damn well it's going to happen.
The cars lined up. Everybody's ready to go.
I'm going to follow on board with the old Shaggy.
And here we go. Lights out of the way.
Well, there's a lot of burning rubber there.
Decent start from the McLarens. TJH.
Oh, we have a crash on the first corner.
Oh my god. What's happened here?
Shaggy. Shaggy has been crashed. Oh, there's a lot of crashes there. Red Bull as well.
He says Aaron's in the lead, but he's not. I
Yeah,
don't know who's leading this
at
race.
the very beginning. I just saw a Red Bull crash there. There has been multiple crashes there.
Whoever's first place keeps changing. Not.
Yeah, there was so many changes at the beginning.
Well, there we go, right. TGH is up. No, I think the grid side was just wrong. TGH is leading with
Shaggy is
Alfie after he's taking the place off of Dilly. That was a bit of a hectic start there.
Shaggy
really
is coming back now after that early crash.
Oh, he'd be storming back through, wouldn't he?
If you could do me a favour, Samuel, whilst when it gets a bit quiet, just put on the Discord commentator chat that there will be a few crashes on the first lap that they will need reviewing for the league rules. I'm fairly... Oh, we are. They asked us to report any to them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fairly certain there is a lot that needs to be reviewed from the first lap. Lord Crasher has a 5-second penalty for frequent corner cutting on the first lap.
Jamie had a grid penalty. That's why
Jamie had a grid penalty. There you go. So just for the game developers, for those that are spectating it, it'll be nice if the spectators could see all of that as well. And the reasons behind the grid penalties, it would be really nice to see.
Right, so we've got, is it 4 cars in the pits now?
With Evan, Kish and me, Master and Lord Crasher himself, who obviously bollocksed it up. Oh, Jamie, you were getting right up the... Jamie and Shaggy are really
oh my
going
word!
at it. Really going at it. They are bumping into each other there.
See, this is what we were referring to last week when Shaggy... back end going a little bit there, well controlled, but he's got to see a car coming behind him now. When Shaggy, when it gets a bit on top, a bit hectic, he can sort of lose his cool a bit. Last week, cool as a cucumber. This week, maybe
if I'm being completely honest there, I think Jamie might have been in the wrong on that. That's just from my perspective. And yep, Shaggy's having to come in for damage. He's going to have to come in and he's going to get his front wing replacement out. And he's also now got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. It's just not going well for Shaggy on the opening race.
Dear me. So far, TGH, Aaron, Alfie is what's leading this race now.
And TGH is a good 4 seconds in the lead. I'm currently riding on board with Alfie.
Oh, Killer's taken Alfie.
Oh,
we need to be watching this bit.
Yep, I'm on board with Alfie.
He's on the mediums, isn't he? That's why he's doesn't keep pace with him.
He's taken a few of those corners quite wide as well. So he's leaving himself open for the overtake. And there's another overtake coming. Tommy Ladd is right up his backside. And God, you're not up my backside. You'll be smelling the bad end of the Chinese, I'm afraid, if you were.
So is Alfie in some trouble, do you think?
I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm looking at his car, and there doesn't seem to be any damage.
Is it purely the tyre advantage?
I think it might be. Yeah, Alfie's Alfie is now getting closer to a Wendell. Alfie's the one on the medium, so It's quite a surprise to see Wendell struggling a little bit. Maybe. Thing is, he is sat behind Aaron as well. So he's picking up all the dirty air from Aaron while he's trying to overtake Aaron, and maybe Alfie is just countering him. Because Alfie's getting into the slipstream of both of those vehicles. And all the meantime, TJH is just building up a lead. I mean, he's coming up close to 6 seconds now in the lead.
I mean, it's still a long race. Is he on the... Let's see, he's on the soft, isn't he? He is. Aaron's on the medium, so... It's not too bad for Aaron at the minute. If he just doesn't have to defend too much, he'll be okay, but he's got Killer behind him on the soft, so he's going to have to be defending, so
if you want to keep an eye on that, I'm going to quickly switch over now. So Dude River and Dilly putting in a real good battle here. The 7th and 8th spot. With also frequent car. Oh, and Dilly. Dilly, Donnie, you almost lost the corner.
There's a bit of weaving room for him there.
And Dude River's
taking Alfie
overtaken
again. What? He was already ahead of Alfie, wasn't he? Taking him again?
Yeah, Alfie took over Killer
very
on one
wide
corner.
there. No, a bit of a bad corner from Killer there. He's still hanging on the back of Alfie, but he's hanging on.
Dude River's just picking up a bit of pace and leaving Dilly behind a little bit here.
Shaggy's got the fastest lap now, Jamie. We know the lap pace is faster than them. They've got a lot of work to do. Jamie's got the fastest lap in on the hards.
Might be all that. It could be all that clean air that he had, though. He had an awful lot of clean air when he came out of the pits.
No, he's the second behind Shaggy. These two set the laps just one after the other.
Yeah, he's just only a second behind now, though.
That's what I was on about. That's what I mean. He's the second behind, so he'll be running on in his wake.
Yeah, he will be.
Where have we got battles? We've got Carp and Dilly are still having a bit of a fight. Carp really trying to find an opening. He's not quite finding it.
Alfie is catching up with Aaron at the moment. So Alfie has taken over Wendell in 3rd spot. And he is now getting very close to Aaron in 2nd place. Again, all the meanwhile, TJH is just pulling away further and further. Almost 7 seconds in the lead. He's just loving the clip.
Aaron can hold on, can't he? He's not got a... He doesn't have to defend too hard there because obviously they're on the same tyre. There's no sort of advantage, and I think Alfie's been doing a bit more battling than Aaron has. So they're all for now. But
Alfie's got to push it.
3-4 laps time. You'd think Alfie might start struggling before Aaron, but we do know that Alfie doesn't like to box. As Shaggy's got a penalty.
That was the penalty earlier, the 5-second penalty, speeding in the pits.
Right. So,
I'm going to go and ride on board with Shaggy and just see how he's driving at the moment after those earlier crashes in the session.
Jamie's back within DRS range of him.
He really is. Shaggy is currently on the mediums. Seems to be
half a second behind Aaron pretty consistently. He's hanging right on the back of him.
And Dilly has just picked up a 3-second penalty for frequent corner cutting.
Somebody is panicking about River behind him.
Yeah. Evan did just lose it a little bit in the corner. Took the corner a bit wide, which is opening the door for Shaggy now.
Still a couple of seconds off him, but let's have a look.
He's catching him up fast, I can tell you that much.
That's for that final points position at the minute, isn't it?
It is. Every point matters in this. We don't want to come out the first race of the season with no points.
This is true. Unfortunately, 5 drivers at least will do. Let's see. Where's the got Alfie still within half a second of Aaron. He's hanging on for dear life.
Aaron
got
has
to make an
made up
attempt at an overtake,
2
hasn't he?
seconds on TJH. 2.5 seconds. Did TJH in a corner? Do we think? We'll have
maybe
to
he's
ask
just
him after this.
put the foot off the gas a bit. He's got that much of yellow flags down with the main master. It's all settled down now, whatever it was.
We've got another yellow flag. Just round by the start line.
Has Alfie had a problem? He was holding on to the back of Aaron, and now he's been taken by Killer.
I think maybe he was one that yellow flags. He's retaken over Killer.
He has, yeah, but he's a good few seconds behind. He's about as far behind Aaron now as TJ.
He is, yeah. I think he went a bit wide on one of the corners. Maybe that's what the yellow flag was for. I mean, I'm still right.
No, the yellow flag was in sector 1. They were in sector 3 at the time. It was Moon Master who was involved in the yellow flag.
Well, I'm still riding on board with Shaggy at the moment, who is trying to catch
Dilly's
up with
pit.
Evan.
Dilly's pit? Did he have damage?
He must have done. Either that or he's coming for an early pit stop to change some tyres.
Oh yeah, I thought he went in on hard, but no, he just went on hard.
There's
the final corner.
quite some space opening up in the middle of the field here. Tommy is a good 10 seconds behind Killer, and Johnny
Alfie
is also 11
Alfie
seconds
is, I
behind
think,
him.
the first one to box who hasn't had damage or a problem. Now that is not very Alfie, is it?
It's not indeed. Normally we see
Tommy
Alfie
Lads
pit like a
coming
good
past
20
him
laps
now.
in.
Maybe he did have damage, but I didn't. Maybe that's
Very
why
strange
he dropped
indeed.
back so fast. If he picked up a bit of a knock, and that's why he fell off the back of Killer.
Johnny
So he comes
also
out on
come in
hard,
for his
so
first
he's-
pit.
Oh, Mean Master's out,
Mean Master is a DNF.
and that is a virtual safety car.
He's binned it off. I'm believing that he
Binned
has
it off.
obviously crashed out. Oh, Mean Master. Unfortunately, we didn't catch the Master of the Memes crashing. So we
Bless him for turning
cannot
up
make a
every week,
meme.
though. No, this could work well for. No man. I was going to say this could work well for Alfie if everyone boxes in for fresh tyres. He's on the hards, and it'll bump him up the good, but nobody did. So never mind. Except from Shaggy, who I think just served his penalty, and he's coming out the pits now on the hards as well.
Aaron is catching up with TJH, and TJH is boxing now. TJH is going into the pits. Aaron takes over the lead.
Inherits the lead. Now he's on the oldest tyres on the track. Hard, soft, medium, one of them. So they'll last for a little while longer, you'd have thought. He's gonna just have to try and pull all the lead he can from TJH, really, can't he? If he's going to go for the win.
TJH,
still
by
early
the
to be
time he
talking
came into the pits, before he'd even entered the corner of the pits, was only 3 seconds ahead. So 4 seconds off lead had gone from somewhere. Maybe just chewed the arse end out of his tyres. TJH has
Maybe,
come
but
out
he
on
seems
the
to be-
hards. He's come out on the hard tyres.
Yeah, no, I mentioned
I
that.
think he's looking at going the rest of this race on the hards. He's
Quite
looking
down
for
lap
just the
19 race.
one-stop strategy. 19 laps
It's
on the
doable.
hards. It's very doable.
It's doable. You'd assume that, well, everyone ahead of him has to lap. That has to hit. How far off the leader is he? Gap off the leader is 18 seconds, so that's a pit stop, yeah.
Yeah,
So if he
pit
can
stop
stay
is a
ahead of
good
Alfie,
24, 26 seconds. So, yeah, I'd say he's going to be well and truly in the lead.
well, it depends. I mean, they're still going to be coming at some corking speed, these guys.
He has got Tommy Lad chasing up his backside at the moment.
You'd hope though, because the teammates might.
He's gone
take
into
it a
the
bit
pits
easy on each
anyway.
other.
He was getting up his chuff, and he's now gone into the pits.
There's Killer as well. There you go.
Killer as
TJ
well,
is
gone in the
second.
pits.
That's what we were saying. He might be in the net lead of this race. Now, he just needs to stay within sort of 20 seconds of Aaron. And then and stay out of trouble. I think maybe in the last few laps, if he's got a bit of a gap, he'll go with the softs again, TJ, see what happens.
I'd probably expect that. I think Aaron's probably can hold out as long as he can on his current tyres, and then he'll probably come out in the softs. That would seem to be the strategy that Aaron's going for, but all the meantime that he's staying out, TJH is just pulling time back. He's already made a second just out of this lap on Aaron.
He's moving at some pace, isn't he?
There's a very interesting battle going on for 6th, 7th and 8th at the moment. I'm currently with Jamie at the back of that pack. He's within DRS range of Evan. And Evan has just moved into DRS range of Dude River.
So that'll help you along these back straights here, do you think? A couple of laps before anyone's in striking distance, you think, maybe?
I would say
Kishan is right on the back of Johnny as well. Got a couple of little battles going on. Not much in terms of position change. I think what we're really waiting to see is Alfie's got himself back to third and he's staying there on the hards. TGH on the hards in second. Ooh, Aaron needs to do something special.
I am expecting Shaggy to make some serious moves. Very close there. We've got Jamie
not far
pushing
behind Dilly,
up.
is he?
Jamie, Evan and Dude River all battling it out now. All three of them together. Oh,
Shaggy's
and there goes
Dilly.
Evan.
Bit of contact.
Evan
bit of
has
spin.
spun. There was no contact in that. He just took the corner completely wrong. I didn't notice any contact in that whatsoever. He completely spun it, and Jamie has gone from being in 8th spot up to 6th. He's jumped 2 spots because of that little battle. Brilliant driving that time from Jamie. Although we'll still have to see what the stewards make of his contact with Shaggy in the first lap of the race.
Yeah, the camera angles it gives us was a bit weird. I didn't see much of that.
See,
I just sort of saw a big pile up on the grass.
I had quite a good camera angle to those. So from what I could make out of it is that there was, obviously I don't want to say too much because that will be down to the stewards to deal with, but from my perspective is there was a bit of dirty racing going on. It was a bit of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other at first, but then when the major crashes happened, I have my own input as to what had happened at that point. But it was, I don't believe personally that it was 100% accidental. They were certainly fighting for position, but it did get a little bit dirty. There's nothing wrong with a bit of dirty racing, but when it comes to affecting somebody else's position, which as we've seen, Shaggy's gone from all the way up the very top to he's currently down in 12th place. He's just made 2 places back, but he's got a long race to go.
Johnny's pitted and Dilly was having a bit of trouble. He couldn't keep it on the track. It's Kishan and Carp are enjoying swapping around. 14 seconds separate TGH and Aaron up at the front now. Alfie 10 seconds behind them. But Killer, he's right on the back of Alfie.
He is. I mean, Aaron needs to pit because TJH in the last 3 laps alone has currently taken out 6 seconds off of Aaron.
Yeah, he's got to go for a bit of an overcut. But what do you do? Do you go? Does he try and eat?
If I was Aaron, I'd go back on mediums. I would get in now.
Go for a 2-stop strategy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, personally, I'd go on mediums and see if they could last me the rest of the race. 15 laps on mediums. Yeah,
he's on mediums now.
To go in, get some more mediums, because that'll be his first pit stop.
And you need to use 2 different compounds.
I do.
That's what I'm saying. If he goes
Maybe
on soft,
he needs
he's
to
gonna
go
have to
on.
box again. If he goes on hards and he's not far enough ahead to keep the win. So unless he does do a two-stop, he goes for medium, so he's going to have a bit of a tyre advantage ahead of these guys, and then blast out the last few laps on softs if he's got them, maybe.
Yeah, and then maybe 2 laps to go, he can then go on some softs.
If nothing else, get fastest lap, maybe.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's all about position for him, because I think if he doesn't get this right, TJH will certainly take the lead. But I think if he can pit now, second place is his. Because Alfie is still 10 seconds behind TJH. Oh dear, and Jamie Walsh has completely battered his car. Jamie Walsh.
Dear.
Oh dear, that's going to be a safety car.
That's a safety car.
That is a safety car.
Aaron has to jump in the pits now, doesn't he?
He does.
Aaron
he needs to go
pits,
right
surely.
now. Jamie has completely binned his car. Thank you, Jamie. You're going to have to have
Alfie's
another
pitted.
shot.
Is he going to come out on mediums, do you think? He was on the hards, wasn't he, Alfie? And he's boxed.
He was.
Which is interesting.
He might jump in
Aaron
for the mediums.
Not yet.
Oh, Jamie, that was a nasty crash.
I missed that.
That seems to be the corner. That was the same corner that me Master crashed out on as well, I believe.
Not sure that Aaron's going to get the benefit of going in the pit.
Has he not jumped in the pits yet? He hasn't. Evan's the only one that's
Not
gone
yet,
in the
because
pits.
Alfie did as well. Who's come out now on...
Yep, Kishan's going into the pits as we speak.
Alfie's come out on the mediums now. He's probably going to, knowing him, he's going to take them to the end of the race, isn't he? But Aaron had just gone past the pit entrance when the safety car came out.
Oh, he did.
So he didn't get to box.
He's coming round now, I believe.
He's got to go for it, hasn't he?
He's got to. This
sticks the hards on.
This is the perfect time for him to go into the pits. Go in now. He's boxing.
Sticks the hards on now.
Will he come out
Aces
ahead of
the restart.
TJH?
I think he will, because TJH has to be going slower, doesn't he?
He does.
Because there's a time
40.
delta.
What's he going on? He's going on the soft side, I believe.
He wants to eat that lead back out then, doesn't he? He doesn't want TJH to jump him. He's on the hard, so he's not going to. And then he's going to box again for medium, maybe, towards the end of the race.
Oh, TJH has just jumped into the pits as well. So what tyres are TJH going to go on to now? He's going on the mediums. So TJH is looking to finish the race on mediums now. Whereas Aaron is going to have to pit again. I think that was a mistake from Aaron. I think Aaron should have gone on to the he was already on the mediums. He could have gone on to the hards.
Yeah, but if the guys behind him are all on fresh mediums, they're going to take him at the restart.
Yeah.
I sort of see what he's doing. And
Johnny
sort of
has just been disqualified.
What happened there?
He was ignoring the yellow flags.
Oh dear.
So he's got an automatic disqualification for ignoring the yellow flags. And he has left the session. He's not even going to watch the rest of this race. He must be angry. And we've got TJH currently down in third spot on this yellow flag, warming up his tyres. He's the only one out in the front three at the moment that actually look like he's trying to keep his tyres warm. I think TJH is going to have a massive advantage here. Aaron's got the softs, but he's not really keeping his tyres warm.
Maybe you don't have to, as much as in sort of real life.
I know you don't have to as much as in real life, but still, with some of this, you do have to warm them up a bit. They're just driving in a straight line, that's all they're doing. Whereas if you watch TJH, he's weaving, he's getting warmth into those tyres, just ready for
Killer's having a bit of a go. I think Aaron maybe being on the softs, he's waiting to know that the safety car's coming in.
Yeah.
Whatever lap it's coming in. And then he's going to have a go, perhaps.
Yeah, because it's not shown it's coming in this lap. So I think we might have another lap on the safety car.
You thought so, wouldn't you?
Which is giving everybody time to pit at the moment. I mean, if
because the guys at the front have bunched up, they'd have lost all the benefit of it now. Which is why they had to do what they did.
We've got people like Evan and Dude River who's now starting to pick up a bit of pace just to get behind that pack as well. they're all going to be bunched up right at the very beginning again. Did you take your shot, by the way, for Jamie Walsh's little crash?
Good point. I did not.
Naughty, naughty.
I will do that now. Ugh. What I'm going to do, because that last one made me want to die, and I've had 3 of them now.
Yeah.
I'm having raspberry and red currant pink gin from Haysmith's.
Very nice.
A shot.
It's a very nice choice. So, whilst you're devouring that delicious sounding gin, who do you think will get the benefit of this safety car right now?
Aaron. It seems pretty clear to me Aaron has benefited from it, but that's because he was in the undercut range, but that's got rid of the sort of risk of the undercut. Now, that isn't to say he's going to benefit the most. He's already benefited now. But he's on better.
Just remember, he's on softs, so he's going to have to pit again, unless he's going to run the absolute arse out of these softs. Because you can't, you surely can't do 40 laps on softs.
He's going to have to box again, but he's. I don't know. It's hard to call. I think if there's maybe another safety car, he could come out quite well. I think he's very much in danger.
And safety car's going to come in this lap?
Right, you are.
I expect to see Shaggy make a real push. I'm going to go and sit down with Shaggy in 9th place, if you want to stay with the leaders.
Yeah. I think Aaron is going to want to do a bit of a Bottas at Mugello, back everyone right up as slow as possible, because he's got the tyre advantage, so he needs to make sure he uses it.
They've come in. The safety car has come in.
And he's giving it the beans and he's gone.
He's just gone straight away. He could have taken a lot of advantage there by just slowing right down and then just pelting it at the last second.
He's kept position though. He's kept position. He's taken these corners a lot better than Killer and TGH actually behind him as well.
Shaggy's giving
trying to make a move on Killer. He's having to think about it. Aaron's going to pull a little bit of a lead. No.
Oh, Shaggy, I think you had the opportunity there of a slight overtake. Shaggy's having a good go here. Right behind
Evan and Alfie neck and neck. Real good bit of racing going on here.
So far, we've got the Red Bulls are doing really well today. Aaron and Evan.
Aaron's already eked out a second gap on Killer, so that's not really DRS for him next lap. He's put in the fastest sector 1 as well, which is always nice.
And Shaggy has taken Kishan and Frequent Carp out of the equation. Kishan had a very bad corner.
Oh dear.
That was Wendell going up there in 2nd spot.
He's doing alright. He's fighting off TGH a little bit, which he's giving Aaron a chance to just leg it out in front. But no, he seems to be fairly comfortable. He's within DRS range of TGH behind him. He's on the
Oh. And Shaggy's up to 7th.
Oh, he is?
Shaggy is making moves exactly as I predicted.
Knew the restart was going to benefit
Conor McGregor is not Mystic Mac. You should be calling me Mystic Mac.
Oh.
I'm the psychic prawn.
Dude River was in the grass. He managed it. He pulled it back. I think he was on the grass then.
Shaggy is making some serious moves. I think Shaggy might be in with an outside chance of a podium here. I think he's in with a real shout. He's gone from
inside. Sorry, with Dude River.
Oh no! And I'm so sorry, Shaggy. I am so sorry that I have literally just cursed you. I am so sorry.
Why have you done that to him? Oh, you bastard!
Oh, Shaggy.
Oh, Shaggy, right. All complaints can be made to Shrimpy 2016.
Oh, Shaggy.
Oh man, Mr. Lover Lover, you just bungled.
There is no love
man.
going on today on Valentine's Day.
Not with you. He's had enough of you, mate.
I'm so sorry.
Alfie's right on the back of TGH now. We're gonna have to move on. We'll move on. We're grown up. Outside chance of a podium, he says.
Oh, he
I've
did.
got more chance of getting a podium.
Well, I think any chance of a podium has just disappeared for Shaggy. Oh, Shaggy. I think I should just keep my gob shut because I done this last week as well, didn't I? I think it was exact. I literally.
What was it? You said Jimmy was the only person who hasn't had a penalty.
Hasn't had a penalty yet, and then also boom, penalty. Shaggy's got an outside chance for a podium here. Boom, bins it next corner. Just wow.
Oh, Alfie's had TGH. Pushes him a little bit off track, but he's lets him back on.
Well, I'm currently riding on board with
TGH.
I think he's got a chance of taking him over again. Very close between them two. TGH, Alfie, and Wendell as well.
Now Aaron's eats out about 3.5 second gap. Is he in a strong position? He's stronger than he was.
Aaron is. That has really benefited Aaron, but again, as we said, Aaron is going to have
taking
to
killer.
pit. He has.
Alfie's taking killer.
Oh,
He's
Wendell.
back after Aaron, isn't he? Is he going to have a chance of defending his title? Jamie's gone.
He was already. He'd already crashed out, so. Yeah, he stopped watching us now. He is.
And no, this is what he does. He gets into clean air and he's gone.
Again,
see,
Aaron is going to have to pit again. Although with Aaron, nothing really will surprise me. To be fair, he might try and stay the whole 14 laps on a set of softs.
5-lap-old softs.
Nothing would surprise me with this man. But the least I say about people's tyre strategies are better. Because I'll probably end up screwing someone else over. The psychic prawn has spoken.
The anti-psychic prawn.
Exactly, the not so psychic prawn. I'm the prawn that has been, gutted and fried. I no longer have any brains.
Outside chance of a podium.
Shaggy, when you watch this back, I am so sorry. I did not mean to curse you. You know we love you. We've been speaking very highly of you today.
Shaggy, you know this isn't Wreckfest, it's F1.
But Shaggy is making moves again. He's back up to 9th spot. So he's already had further 3 overtakes.
Right, so he's back in the points.
He is.
He's 6 seconds behind Law Crashed, isn't he? He's not getting a podium, mate.
I'm not saying
he's not 6 seconds behind. Sorry, he's half a second.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. Shaggy, just please make some points. It'll make me feel a little bit better. Don't bin it again, please.
Keep it up.
Yes. The gaps are opening up now between Alfie and Wendell.
Oh no! Shaggy DNF!
Oh,
Same
Shaggy!
place as last time.
Oh, Shaggy.
Oh.
You know, I just opened the gob
me?
and said that please make some points, Shaggy.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah. You stop talking about Shaggy. This is what happens.
Oh, I'm really cursing the poor man.
Rest in peace, Shaggy. Rest in peace.
And we have a virtual safety car this time round.
We do. Well, it was a virtual first, and then it became full safety car, I think, last time. I think, I'll be wrong. Now, what does Aaron do? Does he maybe go in for some mediums? Now that everyone's going slow, he's going to lose less time. Dilly's got a drive-through penalty for this reason.
Because he's speeding up a virtual safety car again. Billy, I think you've probably made up a good 11 seconds worth of penalties so far.
And the fact that it still wouldn't be last is really impressive.
It really is. Dude River has just pitted for a new soft set of tyres, I believe.
Now, what does Aaron do? Does he try and eat these tyres out to the end? 6
And-
laps left, I think.
Dilly's just got another 3-second time penalty.
We don't care about the. Remember last
14
week? Name a better
seconds,
duo. Name a better duo than Dilly and time penalties.
Me and my gob when it comes to Shaggy.
Right. What do we reckon Aaron's best plan of action is? We can crouch all on the back of Dilly. Does he box and just go for the softs and try and make the time back? Or does he eat these out?
There's 5 laps left. I mean, he's still just under 3 seconds ahead of Alfie, but Alfie is now starting to cut that time down.
I'm thinking a lap, 2 laps, Alfie's going to be on the back of him, and Aaron's going to have no grip. He can't really box now, can he? He has to go to the end.
No, he has to go, because if he boxes now, I mean, you're talking that he will drop down likely to about 6th spot, 5th, 6th. He should have he should have gone for hards. When they came back out, he should have gone for mediums to hards.
Well, I don't know, because he did manage to pull a gap against the 2 guys who were on mediums. He might not have been able to pull that gap.
I mean, every lap that passes.
Is he in danger of a puncture though? He must.
He will be
in really bad condition. Them tyres now.
Honestly, I would not be surprised. Alfie will. I've got no doubt Alfie's going to overtake him. I don't want that to be the curse of Shaggy, but he is. But he's made up half a second on that lap already.
Yeah, well that means that it's going to take 5 laps for him to be in striking distance. There's only 4 laps left.
His tyres are going to get worse and worse, and he's going to make back more and more time as we go on. I reckon within
That's
2
true.
laps, Alfie will be, if not even just the 1 lap. Because all it's going to take is tyre wear now. He's not going to be going as smooth into these corners. And all it's going to take is a couple of wide corners, and Alfie's just going to be, boom, I can smell your dessert. And I mean, I think Killer's probably out of the equation.
He's taken another half a second out of him.
Yeah, you see already in just 1 sector. That just says it all. I mean, within a lap, 2 laps, he's well within striking distance. I think this is now Alfie's race to lose. Which, considering we didn't really speak too much about Alfie at the beginning of this race, I think as soon as the safety car came out, Alfie played it well. He got in front
I think
of
we have seen
CJH.
more of the Alfie that we were expecting. You know, when we first started, everyone was singing Alfie's praises.
Yeah.
And he's not been bad, but he didn't seem to be this legendary driver that everyone had been touting him as. But I think we've saw a better version of Alfie today than we have in the last couple of weeks.
I don't think Alfie is the best driver on the track, but I think he's got his strategies down to a T. He knows what he's doing.
I think that's where he falls down. This is the first race we've commentated on where we've not been screaming, Alfie, why the fuck haven't you boxed yet?
But maybe he knows more than what we do. I mean, we're only looking at it
threw a
from
win
an
away
outside
the first time.
perspective.
He threw a win away at Abu Dhabi.
Very true, he did, but that was the last race
Could
of
have
the
won
season.
that race, but he didn't.
I mean, his strategy today has been near on perfect.
He's just trying to get into DRS range right now. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's very close to it. I mean, Aaron, sorry to say it, but I mean, you might need to try as much as you can just to keep up. If you can defend at this first place, you'll most certainly be the driver of the day.
3.5 laps left to go.
Yeah.
And he started with 7th?
And yeah, I mean, look, he's now 7/10 behind him. You're up shit creek without a paddle, I'm afraid, son.
Let's see.
He's going to take him right now.
He's got DRS now.
Yeah. He should take him on this corner.
He's not going to take him this corner. because if you remember, he was half a second behind Killer for like 2 laps before he managed to get an opening pass.
I expected Alfie to be a bit more physical there, though. I mean, as you can see, he's right up his backside now, but Alfie locked up.
I mean,
there.
we'll give him credit where he's due. You know, Shaggy, very aggressive, very good overtaker, but it can bite him in the arse like it has done twice today. Maybe even 3 times if the start was to go by, but Alfie, less aggressive, but more clinical.
Yes.
He doesn't go for an overtake unless he knows he can make it safely. Right?
Yeah.
He had a look there, but he backed out because he thought there might be a collision. There might be a bit of
you could see that
collision.
Aaron's
2 more
worrying
laps.
about it, because Aaron's starting to
He's
take
worrying.
those turns a little bit wider now.
He's worrying, and he's not got the rubber
No.
to do what he wants to do, and he doesn't have DRS like Alfie does now, so he's going to come up behind him. I don't think he's close enough to make the pass just yet, but he's gaining on him.
All it takes is just one bad corner. I mean, at the moment,
From either of them at
Aaron
this
is
point, one bad corner from
defending,
either of them at this point. I think if Alfie cocks up, he's not going to get him in the lap and a half we have left. And likewise, Aaron cocks up, Alfie passes.
Who are you currently following at the moment? Are you on board with
I'm
Alfie?
on board with Alfie. On board with him.
Excellent,
But I
because
wanna
I'm
see
on
his
board
overtake
with Aaron.
because I'm looking at the rest of the grid. It looks like he's coming for him now. He's going to have a think about going around the outside. He's going to make it stick. He's not. He's going to cut back. Not
Almost
there
wheel
either.
to
That
wheel
puts
there.
him off. That was very good defending. Very clean racing from both of these guys.
Just a quick word on TJH as well. I mean, he was starting to make up a little bit of time on Killer there for a podium spot. But I just don't think that safety car ruined it for him. Really did.
Safety car might have saved Alfie's day.
Did. Aaron as well.
He's got P2 in this race, hasn't he now? At least.
Oh, at least, yeah. Most
But
definitely, unless
you wouldn't have put money on him at the start, would you?
unless he gets a
Alfie-
puncture,
He's
which
gonna have another look
still
at him now.
likely.
It's possible. There's only a lap left to go, though.
He's 13
Alfie not
laps
quite
in
on the back
those
of him
tyres.
now. But you've got 2 quick DRS zones coming up. That Alfie's going to be right on the back of him for both of these. It's going to be now or never.
I was going to say, Aaron has held him off beautifully so far the last couple of laps.
He's got 2
He's-
long DRS zones now.
Yeah, he's just cut.
gonna take him
10th,
straight.
he's going to try and take him now. And he's taken him.
He's had him.
On the
He's had
last
him.
lap.
He's made it stick.
Alfie, you are officially at this moment in time, last lap Lando.
Now we see he seems to be pulling away at
He's
Aaron's tyres. just
easily
haven't
pulling
had it.
away. Aaron, just nurse your tyres till the end of this lap.
Fantastic drive from Aaron. Fantastic, but sadly, Alfie,
Just wasn't enough on that last lap.
yeah, he just couldn't do it.
If he defended
Really
that
good
final
effort.
corner there, if he was able to defend him on that corner where the overtake
He was
was,
already.
he
past
could have
him
won.
He couldn't have He couldn't have defended because he overtook him halfway down the straight. You can't.
no, I mean,
leave just
if
off
he
the
was
back.
able to defend him on that corner. So
Well, no,
if when
'cause
he
there's
got
another
up to
DRS
that,
zone right after it, I think that was it. Now,
as I
that-
saw from
that
earlier
was-
on in the race, I don't believe Alfie would have been able to overtake him on that corner. I don't know why.
he's
I
overtaking
think he has
people
had-
there today. He's just not done it as often because he's pulled back. But anyway, 2 corners left to go.
Yeah.
And last year's champion rounds the final corner in first place. He's going to be the reigning champion, he's the defending champion, and he's the current champion. Aaron, fantastic drive, not quite enough. If this was a 1 lap shorter race, it was his. But he did everything he could.
And
Started
Wendell
7th on the
crosses
grid.
the line in 3rd as well.
Another consistent drive from Wendell. He does this. He's got a habit of not really looking like he's anywhere. He'll pop up for a minute and then he'll go into the pits, or he'll pop up here and he's gone again. But 3rd, very good drive, and TGH 4th with Evan, a very, very close 5th actually.
He was catching him up. I mean, props to TJH on his first race. I mean, the safety car ruined it for him. I thought that he had that race all over and done
Yeah,
with. It was all done and
We've got a lot more to
dusted.
see from him.
In fourth
And our
place,
condolences go out. Hang on, is the race still going?
it is. We
Yeah,
still
these are on
have.
the final lap, aren't they?
They are. We still have Dilly, who's
Well,
racing.
can Lord Crash to take one place? Because at the minute he is going to be the only finisher without a point. He's going to be like Latifi in Austria last year.
Well, the thing is, Lord Crasher doesn't have to do anything. Because remember, Dilly still has...
he's got about 15
He's got about
penalties,
16 seconds of penalties.
No, we know Lord had a few penalties, but...
He did, but I don't think he had half as many.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, Dilly finished in 11th place. And according to this game, Dude River's driver... I don't quite understand that. I mean, it's nothing against Dude River.
11.
I don't quite understand that one, but I would say, actually, Aaron is probably my driver of the day.
Well, luckily for us, the game doesn't choose the official driver of the day. We do, and yeah, Aaron. Aaron's our driver of the day today.
Great drive.
So
Absolutely
nearly got the
great
win.
drive. He was so
unfortunate,
close.
but it was deserved from Alfie. He deserved that.
And a good day
Just.
together for Red Bull as well. A
Oh,
very
let's have a look
good
at the
day.
standings.
I think that was 2nd and 5th, if memory serves correct. And it was
in the constructors, didn't it?
2nd and 5th. And as you can see, Lord Crashter, because of the time penalties, gets a point today over Dilly. You'll learn from that.
That's nice to see. It's nice to see Crash to get there in the points. Lovely stuff.
And not Crash. You're screwing me over, Crashter. I didn't get a DNF from you today.
But Jamie, Johnny, Shaggy, and Meme Master, excuse me, made me drink that disgusting drink. So yeah, thanks for that, wankers. But Shaggy was driving a great. He got fucked over at every corner, really, didn't he?
He did. I still
like
think the
physical
students are
cornering
going to have
at the
something
minute.
to look at here. I most certainly will.
Aye. But luckily we're the stewards, so we can just exercise extreme power and just announce Lord Crash the champion today, because we can do that.
We
We're
can
in charge.
indeed.
But will we? Will we not? Find out next week in the enthralling round 2 of the PGL League 2. Round 2. All the 2s. We've been beer battered shrimp. No, we haven't. We've been beer battered prawns. That one.
Yeah.
On Twitch. Thanks for watching. If you watched, thanks for watching.